Once upon a time, a farmer set out early in the morning toward his farm. He carried a stick in his hand and slung a sack over his shoulder, ready for a long day awake. The sun had just begun to rise, casting a golden glow over the dew-covered grass. As he walked through the winding path by the forest edge, he suddenly saw a wolf running frantically toward him. The poor creature was panting and terrified. Just behind him, a hunter was closing in with his bow drawn. The wolf skidded to a halt in front of the farmer and pleaded, "Please, hide me. You won't regret it. The hunter is after me, and if he catches me, I will surely perish." The farmer, though wary, was moved by the desperation in the wolf's eyes. Feeling pity, he quickly opened his sack, helped the wolf crawl in, tied it up, and slung it back on his shoulder. Moments later, the hunter arrived. "Have you seen a wolf pass by?" he asked. The farmer replied calmly, "No, I haven't seen any wolf or anything strange pass this way." Satisfied, the hunter moved on. As soon as he was out of sight, the farmer sighed in relief. But before he could rest, the sack behind him suddenly jolted, and the wolf leapt out, growling. Without warning, he lunged at the farmer. The farmer jumped back, stunned. "Wait!" he cried. "You cruel creature. I saved your life, and now you want to eat me? Is this how you repay kindness?" The wolf growled, "What's so strange about that? Everyone knows that gratitude fades quickly." Shocked, the farmer argued, "You're wrong. People don't forget favors so easily. Let's ask someone else. You'll see the truth." The wolf paused, then said, "Fine, let's go. The first living creature we meet will be our judge. If they agree with you, I'll let you go. But if they agree with me, I will finish you." The two walked together in silence until they saw a tired old bull dragging its hooves through a dusty field. The farmer called out, "Friend bull, tell us, do people forget kindness?" The bull looked at them with weary eyes and began, "I served my master faithfully for 10 years. I plowed his fields, carried his loads, and obeyed him without rest. But as I grew old and weak, he tied me to a millstone. I spent days grinding grains with aching joints. And when I could no longer even turn the wheel, he beat me cruelly. Eventually, I collapsed, and he dragged me to the edge of a valley and threw me away like trash." He looked down bitterly. "If not for God's mercy, I would have died there. Yes, kindness is forgotten very quickly." The wolf smirked, but the farmer said, "Let's ask one more." They continued on and came across an old, limping dog. His leg was broken, and his ribs showed through his skin. He lay under a tree, barely breathing. The farmer knelt down gently. "Old friend, tell us, do people forget gratitude?" The dog gave a faint nod. "I guarded my master's home for 15 years. I barked at every thief, chased away intruders, and never slept through a single night. I protected him with my life. But one day, I broke my leg while chasing wolves. My master didn't even care. He kicked me out and got a new dog. When I tried to stay nearby, he beat me with a stick and left me to die. Look at me now, starving and alone. Kindness, gratitude, they are illusions, easily forgotten." The wolf's eyes gleamed with victory. 2-0, he said smugly. "Shall we go now?" But just then, they spotted a clever-looking fox resting in the shade nearby. The wolf called out, "Fox, you're wise. Tell us, do people forget kindness?" The fox raised an eyebrow. "Why this question?" The farmer explained the whole story, how the wolf had begged him for help, how he had hidden him in the sack, and how the wolf now wanted to devour him. The fox scratched his head and looked skeptical. Wait! You mean this huge wolf fit inside that small sack? I don't believe it. Show me how you did it." The wolf puffed up proudly. "Of course I fit. Let me show you." And he climbed halfway into the sack. The fox waved his paw. No, no, that doesn't prove anything. Go all the way and so I can truly see how it happened. The wolf, wanting to prove his point, crawled entirely inside the sack. The moment he did, the fox shouted, "Quick, farmer, tie it up." The farmer didn't hesitate. He grabbed the rope and tied the sack shut, as tight as he could. Then the fox said calmly, "Now, dear farmer, it's time to show this wolf how you chop wheat with a stick." Furious at the betrayal, the farmer picked up a thick stick and beat the sack until the wolf inside was completely still. As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he turned to the fox and said, half jokingly, "And do you, clever fox, also want to learn how I chop wheat?" But before the fox could run, the farmer gave her a heavy blow too, knocking her unconscious. The farmer stood for a moment, breathing heavily. Then he sat down and reflected, sadness creeping over him. "Perhaps the wolf was right after all," he muttered. "Kindness is forgotten so quickly. This world is full of treachery." He walked away slowly through the green fields, his heart heavy. As a breeze rustled the crops, he sat down by a stone and thought deeply. Does this mean we should stop doing good? Has goodness lost its meaning in this world? But then he remembered his Creator. He bowed his head, whispered a prayer of forgiveness for his doubts, and felt a spark rekindle in his heart. "No," he said firmly, "goodness must never die. Even if others forget, we should not stop doing good. There are still noble souls who remember kindness, and above all, Allah never forgets." With new resolve, the farmer stood, lifted his stick, and walked again, ready to do good, not for reward, but because it was right.